YouTube and Amazon Live. Didn't we just go live, Jeremy, like 15 minutes ago?
I'm always alive. I don't know about you.
Oh, that's because you have a lot of coffee. I haven't drank coffee in a long time.
I have to have my coffee in when I wake up. Otherwise, I would not be talking.
Well, welcome everybody to TechBS live stream again. We got Jeremy here. He knows more about coffee than I do. I just want to make this stream because a friend of mine loves drinking these Espresso's coffee capsules, and I just want to share some of the ones that he buys so that you guys can enjoy it. But since talking to Jeremy, he's shared a lot about coffee that I didn't know. Jeremy is not, by all means, an expert at coffee, right? But you know some.
I am not expert in coffee, but I drink a lot of coffee in my days.
There you go.
So I know a little bit.
What is the fundamental of coffee? Like, what does a coffee connoisseur or someone that enjoys coffee look for in coffee?
I don't know about other people, but personal preference, I go with two main elements. One, it make me feel good. Like when you drink that coffee, when you wake up in the morning, because I don't know, it's just something in there that kind of like a wake up juice, right? At the same time, when the caffeine kicks in, bam, you got wings. This is kind of like Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Right?
Do people mix Red Bull with coffee? No, they don't, right? That's alcohol.
You don't want to. Okay, true story. One point, I was so tired. I have a 6 a.m. appointment. Go to someone else's house for like wedding. I was so tired. I went to Starbucks. I don't know. Back then, I still drink Starbucks. Walk with the waitress and then say, I'm kind of chatty guy. So, hey man, you know what? I'm so tired. Let me give me a double shot. And then she looked at me. You know what? I don't think a double shot can do for you, sir. You want a triple?
What?
And I was like, okay, yeah, let's go triple. And I don't know what she put in there, but that was a really strong triple. I'm awake, but at the same time, I felt my heart is keep pumping, like pump, 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 pump. I was scared. I was so scared that day. I was like, am I gonna have like a heart attack?
I get triple shots all the time, but did you mix it with Red Bull? Is that why it was so bad?
No, I think she did more than triple shot, to be honest. Oh no, that's not triple shot. I think I asked for a triple shot. She gave me more.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah,
that could
not
be a
double shot.
problem.
Yeah. Normally I get double shots because I think when you go to Starbucks, it's double shot. And I was like, give me a triple. As in, you know what? You look so tired. I was like, I was so tired that day, and I don't know what she put in me. I just drank it, and yeah, that wasn't good.
Yeah. Yeah, coffee gets my heart beating a lot sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Well, it does. It actually always gets my heart beating a lot, but it never keeps me awake. I always can sleep even though my heart is like thriving. It's like, I don't know. Coffee never keeps me awake, so it does have the effect on me, but it's just doesn't. But what I do enjoy is the taste of coffee. But I am more of a Starbucks sweet coffee drinker.
I don't like. When Starbucks changed the coffee bean, I don't like it anymore. I know for a fact that if I drink Vietnamese iced coffee, that would be out.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
because
those are strong. Those are
very strong. Yeah, Vietnamese
That's
coffee
very
is
strong.
super strong because that's the reason why there's so much sweetener in there, because it's so bitter the way it is without the sweetener.
But they put a lot of condensed milk in there, which is why it's kind of even it out.
So Sammy Boy says he admits he used a Kruger, is that how you pronounce it? Machine for coffee. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. I think that's Swedish or German. I don't know.
Yeah, they're good machines. And hey, at least you make decent coffee. I mean, I don't even know how to make coffee. I know a drip.
I had one, but after my sister and brother kind of told me that actually they're the one who bought me. That's a Christmas gift. But they also bought one for themselves, and at a certain point they stop using it. They become more aware of the environment. They know for the fact that using those little cups doesn't really help the world much because they're not really recyclable.
Yes.
So even for me, it's convenient. Yes, you put a little cup in it, you put hot water in it, and then you get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But then again, there's two downfalls of that. One is you can't get any stronger than that because you can't really control how many coffee you put it there, just a little cup. It's kind of limited. And that's the whole point my sister bought me that because I used to drink a whole pot of coffee.
Ah,
Like when I make a pot, I drink it all by myself, like full pot. Okay.
holy cow.
And she's saying that, yeah, and she think that you drink too much. That's why she bought me the machine, basically limited me. Okay, just a little bit, one cup, that's it, right? But at the end, I still like
You
make
can't
two,
resist
three cups
yourself.
anyway.
Yep. Yep. Sammy Boy says it's the machine that uses K cups for coffee. Lots of companies have them. That's right. That's right. That's right. Even where I used to work, they had these machines. And Paul,
Is Sammy Boy from California?
I
Because the people in California don't use that much anymore.
I think Sammy Boy is from Philadelphia, right, Sammy?
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm thinking.
There's a lot of environmental people in California, and they find that the K cup is not good for the world.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So I'll just leave
But
it
then
as that.
again, coffee is coffee to me, to be honest. It just is a personal preference. I mean, you want to save the world, be a nice guy, yes. You don't drink coffee, that's also fine too. So there's no, I don't think it's why just,
Yeah. Let's just show off this beautiful picture that Jeremy made. Rich, tasty coffee at home. Nespresso.
I had at one time at Espresso's Cafe.
Is it good?
It's good. It's good. Really good.
Nice. But why did the cups, the capsule so small? Is that one capsule? Is that all you need for a drink? Or you need multiple of them?
You only make one cup of coffee with that. That's why.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I guess the reason why I want to make this video was because a colleague of mine, I was working with him on some Photoshop work today, and he said he just bought his monthly supply of an espresso. I'm like, why do you need an espresso? And he talked to me about, like, he loves these. He says it tastes great, and they're convenient, so he always buys, like, the 50 pack. Every month he buys, like, 3 of them. He buys this one,
expensive.
50 count, and he buys this one, another 50 count. So let me go over the flavors real quick for you guys. So the first one here that he buys is the bestseller variety pack. Comes in medium and dark roast. Now, just so that people understand, what's the difference between the 3 types of roast? There's obviously not medium. There's medium and there's dark. What are those 3 roasts?
I think, well, they have light roast,
light roast,
medium roast,
yeah.
and dark roast. That indicates how long do they roast, or, I mean, cooking the coffee bean.
Okay.
The longer you cook a coffee bean, it kind of changes the length of the coffee bean. It creates much more bold taste, they call it. But at the same time, the more you roast the bean, the less caffeine it contains. So, but then if you go for the light roast, yeah, it has more caffeine, but because it's not well done, so you have some of those bitter, or it's not bitter taste, acids in there, so it becomes kind of soury. So I always go for the medium roast because I need the caffeine, and I also enjoy the bold taste. So I find it in between. But if you go to some local coffee shop, will actually help you mix the medium roast and roast together. So you'll get a best of both worlds. So those are the best.
Yes, that makes sense. Oh yeah, and Paul mentioned it's pronounced Keurig. Keurig. All right, so that's how you pronounce the machine. And Paul uses espressos Nespressos every day. He says you can buy your own container and put your own coffee in there. And
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
How does that even work?
I have one of those little cup that you open it up and you can run your own coffee bean. You put in there. It's just a little cup, reusable. You just wash it afterward.
Oh, interesting.
So those are one-time use.
And these are one shots, just like you said, Jeremy. Each of these capsules are one shot.
This is good for let's say the dealers and make coffee because this is all sealed, and the people who use it know this is safe. It's clean, which is good. If you're using it in house, to be honest, it doesn't matter. You drink. You're the only one who drink it anyway.
Yep.
So if you go to those like luxury places like Mercedes-Benz showroom and whatnot, that's what they have there. So people who use one of the cup and they know the coffee is basically sealed in that cup, so it's safe to drink.
That makes sense. Yeah, and then these are the flavors that my colleague mentioned that he likes, right? So there was the bestseller. It comes in medium and dark roast, and then also the I can't even pronounce this. The
I
Pagio.
can't.
It's dark roast too. This looks intense. Like I guess dark roast, like you said, it doesn't have a lot of caffeine, but the flavor is more intense. Is that right?
It's more bitter,
It's more bitter.
more bold. So
Ah.
it's a man strain. Let's put it that way.
Hey, we're not gonna go there.
No.
All right, and then the other one that he likes to get is the Ristretto Italiano.
Italiano,
Yeah,
Italiano.
whatever. Dark roast, and this one is pretty intense as well. So those are the three that he likes to buy. So I just wanted to share with you guys his favorite for Nespresso. If you have favorites, let us know down below too. And there's so many flavors. Nespresso has a lot of flavors. So those are the three that he likes. So I'm just throwing it out there for you guys to check out as well. Oh, and we got a comment from Sammy Boy. Oh, dude, Sammy Boy moved to LA now. And he didn't realize I knew his username. Yes, I knew your username, Sammy. I can kind of guess it was you just because you're so proactive about the comments. And I know that you know me. So I just had the feeling that you are the Sammy Boy that we work together. So that's cool. Welcome to LA. That's right. You got a job as a software developer down in LA now. Congrats. And well done. Deserve it, man. And Sammy Boy also says, dark roast is roasted the shortest time, right? That's right. Jeremy, the non-coffee.
No. Dark roast is roasted the longest time.
Oh, yeah. That's why all the caffeine is gone. More of the caffeine is gone. Yes, that's right. That's right. And yes, Paul says bitter. Dark roast is bitter. That is right. Very good. And people like bitter. No, we're not saying that. So this Keurig, thanks Paul for telling me how to pronounce it. I didn't know how to pronounce this earlier. So this Keurig is Jeremy's pick, right? So why did you pick this particular machine to throw up here? Is it affordable? Is it expensive? Is it right in between?
No, they're like I think they're one of the first to make machine like this.
Okay.
Well, brand.
I remember these from years ago when they just came out. I went to Bed Bath & Beyond and they used to give free coffee samples with this machine.
Yeah.
I used to love it.
This is the classic for the machines in a way.
Yeah. But
if you're gonna have this machine, I would say use the recyclable one, not buy the cup. Buy your own coffee beans and get the reusable cup and do that. I mean, yes, there's one like that, like one extra step, but you can save Mother Earth.
These are the actual real K cups, right? These are the ones that they charge you, but you can actually put your own into a K cup and then
they
throw
have
it into the machine.
Yeah, they have K cup alternative.
Nice.
So you could actually go to. I used to go to Costco, buy a whole bunch of those.
Nice. Yeah.
Buy one that contained like 72 cups in there, so it lasts me for 2 months.
Dang, you drink a lot of coffee, one every day. I try to drink maybe when I was actually at work, like work, when I actually had to go to the office and sit there. I tend to drink maybe twice a week. Try not to drink too much coffee, but you drink every day. Does it stain your teeth a lot?
Yeah, that's why you buy those like with teeth whitening toothpaste, and you drink water more.
I try to avoid coffee for that reason, but and also for me, I don't like the bitter coffee. I like the sweetened coffee, and that's just too much calorie and sugar for me.
Well, let's just say if you ever drink. Okay, so at one point I was in Venice, living in an Airbnb with an older Italian gentleman, and he is so nice because every morning he cook. Like he doesn't do this. He cook coffee for us. He uses like old classic traditional coffee cookers, right? Oh my God, that is the if I have to miss about Europe, it's the coffee I miss.
Oh.
I kid you not. Like if you go around to Paris or Italy, you'll find those espresso stand everywhere. I didn't know that, but that one time I was working with an Italian model. Oh, I kid you not. She freaks me out. You think I drink a lot of coffee, okay? She drinks 12 espresso shots, double shots, per day.
What? That's not healthy. That's probably bad for the heart. That's really not healthy.
At first, I have no idea. She's just so loud because I thought all Italians like that. She's so loud,
Yeah.
and she's kind of
Yeah.
And then after she told me she drink 12 shots of espresso per day, it's like, okay, that's why.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh yeah, Paul Huynh said flavor notes. They're called flavor notes, and also the Green Mountain is the cheapest K cup. Ah, I didn't
Yeah,
know
but
that.
the taste good though.
Yeah. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm learning all this, Paul. I'm absorbing this from you, from Jeremy, and even Sammy had a good question. I'm absorbing that too. So, Keurig. I know how to pronounce the brand of the machine now. Keurig. I learned something.
I find that all the coffee
Green Mountain.
tastes
This is
better
what Jeremy.
when it.
This is what
Yeah,
he was talking about. Yes,
I go with Pete's
Pete's.
most of the time.
Ah, and this is just
Don't get McCafe. Don't get Dunkin' Donut. Don't get Fuller. don't get Laughing Man. At first, I was gonna support Laughing Man.
Yeah.
Because you know who make Laughing Man,
No.
right? Wolverine.
what?
Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
owned that.
no way.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste good.
Oh.
It's so watered down. It's just
Ew.
no.
And Folgers, isn't that like the brand for instant coffee?
Yeah, so don't. You could do Tutley's. Tutley's, I think, Italian coffee.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your
I haven't tried the others yet, so I don't know.
You can adjust the size of your beverage. Yes, you can select 6, 8, or 10 ounces. How often do I need to descale my brewer? Calcium deposit on scale may build up in your brewer and hinder your brewer performance. Regularly descaling your brewer every 3 to 6 months helps prevent this from occurring. So you gotta take care of it. Are K mug and K cafe typo pods compatible with the Keurig K Classic coffee maker? No, you cannot use K mug. You cannot use K Carafe pods. They're not compatible with the Keurig Classic brewer. They are solely for use in a Keurig Plus series brewer. Oh, that's interesting to know. And last question, can I make the internal temperature of my Keurig K Classic coffee maker? Can I
No,
change
you
it?
cannot.
You can't change it. You cannot. The internal water temperature cannot be adjusted. Oh. So it's just, it is what it is, right? There's one temperature. Cool.
Well, they kind of had that formula set as how hot
Oh,
those
the pressure,
water is to.
right?
Yeah.
And then it goes through the cup, and you don't want to
Yeah.
like deform the cup or damage it or drink from the plastic that comes out when it's hot. Makes sense. Makes sense. And do people love it? 4.4 out of 5. 21,000 reviews. It's a classic machine. And I remember
It's not wrong.
Yeah. I remember this machine back in the days when I was walking through Bed Bath & Beyond like 10 years ago. Hey, look, we're live. You can see us talking.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I always wonder, like, how many products are we actually live on? Like, if we go to, like, the Espresso ones. Oh, yeah, we're on the Espresso ones. This one, too?
Can you do a search on Amazon, see if they sell it for reusable K cup?
Let's check. Let's check for reusable K cup. Reusable K cups. Oh, yes. 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 They have it.
See, that's it.
Oh, which one should we get though? Which ones are good? Amazon Choice is 8. This one's good. This one has a lot of reviews and it's only $9, right? What do you think?
Those are good, I guess. I will go with the metal one, the one on top.
There's this one, but this is only oh, this is nice. But you only get like one of them, whereas this is a 4-pack.
Yeah, but when you have hot water, and even
Okay.
though those plastics supposed to last, but then you never know. I just don't trust chemistry stuff.
All right, I'm gonna
I know
add,
for metal.
I'm gonna add these to our list of products here.
Yeah,
So like, where do you buy the coffee for this? You just buy ground coffee and put it in?
yeah, but depends on where you live. If you live in a dry area, right? Either way, the best is buy the bean and get a grinder and grind it whenever you want
Oh,
to
because they're
use it.
fresh. They're fresh
Yeah.
because once you grind them, they start to not they lose their potency.
Yeah, it touched the air inside, and then
Yes.
you do something.
Yep.
So that's to have the whole bean, and then you grind the coffee whenever you need to drink it. I
Ooh,
used to do that.
I found another metal one that's $17. Ooh, there's
Well.
one that's $15. There's a lot of metal ones. I gotta find a good one to put on the stream.
Sure.
I want to find one that has a lot of reviews. This one, I found it. This one's $18, but it's got like almost 1,000 reviews. That was a good one. So let me link it up so people see. So Paul says the oil dries out when you after you grind them and let them sit. The oil dries out.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know, Paul, you're such a coffee connoisseur. That's pretty cool. I guess a lot of people are. A lot of people like coffee because it's kind of addicting, right?
Are you sure you're from Earth?
So the problem is I do like coffee, but for some reason I'm addicted to the sweet coffee. And at that
So
point,
you like Vietnamese coffee, right? Just put a lot of condensed milk in it.
yeah, I do like the sweet coffee. But at that point, I feel like I'm not really a coffee drinker because you can take the coffee out and it's still a good drink to me because it's just the sweetness that that gives me the high that I would like. It's not really the coffee that much.
You don't have to be a coffee drinker.
Ah,
It's kind of like coffee and wine is kind of the same thing,
acquired.
There's always something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this video up real soon, Jeremy. You got a couple of other machines here. You wanna talk about them real quick? We got the Nescafe Dolce Gusto.
Just some other alternative ones.
Okay, very cool. And then next,
This one can make espresso and cappuccino.
ooh, I like cappuccino.
So it's not just coffee.
Yes. So cappuccino is basically it has coffee and milk, right?
Basically, also called espresso or cappuccino. They're similar.
And
It just
latte.
depends how many milk you put in it.
Yeah. So it's the ratio between the milk and the coffee. It makes it between.
The only, here's a funny story.
Yeah.
Have you heard about a drink called Americano?
Yes, Americano, water and coffee, no milk.
You know how that came up?
No.
So someone told me, okay, I don't know how true this is, that some Italian guy opened up a cafe here in US, right? And they serve espressos because that's actually espresso is what the coffee is, right? But then they sell it to the Americans, and the Americans say, "Oh, this is too bitter. I can't drink it. It's too much." So the Italian basically just pour hot water in it. Here, drink this. It's easier.
Tastes
And
great.
that's how they got the name. Because Americans don't want to drink coffee, they call it, okay, it's Americano.
Roasted, no pun intended. Wow.
True story, they said, but I don't know. You could do the search yourself.
There's easy way to clean your machine. Oh, we're not gonna watch how to clean your machine.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, these are cool. Alternative machine here, and then next one here. This one is a lot more expensive.
This one you can make your skim milk and everything, so that's why it's expensive.
Whoa.
This one's everything.
Wow.
See, it grinds the coffee for you. It makes the milk for you. It's a whole shebang right there.
Yes. So.
This is for back.
So when you grind it every day, that means it's fresh because as beans they stay better preserved than grounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
So it only grind when you use it. So
yeah,
and
it's cool because it's all automatic. You don't have to worry about getting the grounds and then packing it down and putting it into
No, it's automatic. We just put the beans in there, put the milk on that side, and put water in there. That's it.
It's like a Starbucks machine.
It is.
Any monkey can run it.
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
You just push a button and you're good to go. Wow, that's expensive.
You have to go to school when you work for Starbucks, man.
Okay, fine. Any trained monkey can run it.
There
So what
we
is
go.
this? The core story pour over.
This is
coffee
what a
maker.
lot of people use now. I'm actually planning to get one. This is the most economy and also the most classic way to drink coffee.
Ah, you can heat it up.
No, you can't.
You can't?
Oh man, my light just turned off. Oh well, let's smoke this.
Boo.
1 second, let me turn it back on. Be right back.
Sure. So this one I like because it reminds me of a flask in chemistry class because that's really what coffee is. You're making a concentration of some acidic drink or basic drink. I think coffee is basic. I believe.
Let's just do that for now.
That works. I forgot. Is coffee acidic or basic? It's basic, right?
What?
Coffee.
Say that.
It's basic.
About what?
Coffee is basic, not acidic, right?
What do you mean?
Is it on the acidic scale, pH balance, or on the basic scale?
Oh, I don't know that.
Dude, you're... Okay, let me see. Is coffee acidic or basic? It sits at 5 on a 5 scale, so it's slightly acidic. So news for you, Jeremy. It's acidic. So this is another one. This is a different dripper.
So, have you ever heard about the other coffee shop called Blue Bottle?
Yes, they're kind of high end, a little bit expensive.
Yeah, they're the high one because they do drip coffee.
Ah.
And this is what that is. You have very good coffee beans and you just boil really hot water and you do this kind of dripping and let the hot water soup into the coffee and let it slowly drip down, become the the really tasty black water.
Wait, it's grounded coffee though, right? It's grounded.
It's grounded coffee. It's
So it's like a Vietnamese iced coffee type of way to do it. Just classic drip, right?
Yes.
Yes,
So a lot
I'm
of people
very familiar with that.
It's really smooth.
Yeah, I like classic drip. That's how I would imagine making coffee, or rather, the only way I know how to make.
And also, this is very what do you call it? Environmental friendly.
Yeah.
Because the filter is actually not paper.
Oh.
It's metal.
Mesh.
And it's glass.
Yes.
And leather.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool.
it's no plastic.
I like this. And you save extra 5%. This is always something that a lot of people miss. There's a coupon code, so you have to actually click on this check mark to apply the coupon code to your cart. Otherwise, you don't get it. Yeah, Paul says, yes, pour over, and it's a science. You need a scale and a timer. That's right. Right, because you need to determine how much water to put into how much coffee grind to get the right balance, right?
And also, what's the temperature of the water?
Yes, that is right, you coffee connoisseurs. You know it all. All right, the last item we're going to talk about today, that was it. Well, then, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Jeremy, for giving us information about coffee. Wow, it's dark over there. And thank you, Paul and Sammy, for your input as well as your questions. Oh, you gotta prep the filter too. But there is no filter in that one, right? The last one, there is no filter. So this one is just a metal filter. So you need to prep this one too, Paul? Or you just use it as is? For the paper one, for the paper one, you have to prep, right? Because Paul mentioned you actually have to prep the filter. Do you know anything about that?
For the paper one, yes, you need to kind of prep the filter by watering it with hot water first. Wet it first before you do that.
Wow. Yes, you're right. Paul said yes, paper. You guys are on the same page. Paper page. No pun intended.
Nope. That's a bad pun.
That is a terrible pun. And that is a good sign for us to go to sleep. Who knows? Maybe we'll do another live stream after the end of this one. Maybe I'll go to sleep. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. Stay safe, stay healthy. Any last words, Jeremy, before we wrap up for the night?
Yes, it's too late for a coffee right now, so drink it tomorrow morning.
Yes. All right. Goodbye. Take care, guys. Adios. Signing out.
Bye.